I took another step, trying to power through. Wow, that hurts. My left hamstring throbbed. My knee gave out. My mind raced. What was this pain? But it only got worse. My tight, torn hamstring threw my back out. Physically, I couldn't move, but mentally, I couldn't not move. Running and moving is who I am. It makes me alert, alive, and myself. I went to the doctor, who gave me a prescription of rest. Not running would be hard enough, but now I couldn't do anything. I knew there had to be another way. I found a sports chiropractor who tweaked me back into shape and prescribed me 4 to 6 weeks of physical therapy, strength training, and most importantly, and sadly, no running. Used to running every day, I didn't know if I could hold myself back and give my body much needed rest. I was addicted, and for the first time, I had a problem that could not be solved by running. And the worst part was, it turned out all of my long-distance running had caused my injury in the first place. I ignored strengthening exercises I should have been doing along the way, and if I didn't diversify, I would end up not being able to run, which was unimaginable. I discovered my love for running when I first moved to San Francisco over 8 years ago. I was inspired by the great natural beauty and energy of the city around me. There are so many new places to explore that I laced up my running shoes and set out. The city was electrifying. Possibilities were endless. And on my runs, I would just run, breathe, think, and be me. I remember deciding to run to the Golden Gate Bridge for the first time. Unsure of just how far it was, but curious if my body would take me there. I made it. I placed my hands on the bridge for good luck and turned right around to make my way home. I looked up the distance when I got home. I'd run 10 miles, almost a half marathon, easily the next challenge on my list. I continue waking up early before work, pitch black outside, and run to the bridge before most have had their first sip of coffee. Sometimes I meet a friend, but mostly I just venture out on my own and move. I found a new community for myself where I felt like I belonged. Not knowing each other's names as we passed each other in the mornings, but feeling a connected and shared sense of passion and drive. Running is just as physical as it is mental. Being surrounded by tens of thousands of runners is electrifying. All there to support one another and excited to see just what your body could do. I once read that you run the first 10 miles of a marathon with your head, not going out too fast, the second 10 miles with your legs that you've trained, and the last 6.2 miles with your heart. At the end of a race, I feel powerful, like I can accomplish anything, and confident that my body and my mind can take me wherever I want to go. What a precious gift I found for myself, and one I did not want to jeopardize again by injury. I took up yoga and began practicing regularly, building my body back one vinyasa at a time. The meditative flowing practice was similar to running, and I found I was able to completely zone out and just move. I even returned to an old passion of swimming, reliving my early morning workouts slicing through the water, fighting the current produced by fellow swimmers. I grew stronger and enjoyed being able to push myself in these new ways. I trained and survived the Alcatraz swim, supported by my friends and my family. I bought a road bike and started enjoying long meditative rides throughout the Bay Area. But of course, running will forever be my true passion, something I can turn to when times get tough, when I need a boost, and I need to feel inspired by myself. I know my relationship with running will continue to change as I do. There'll be ups and downs, and the downs I'll just use as a time to regroup and give my knees and joints a rest. My relationship with running is truly a marathon, not a sprint. And being a passionate runner also means knowing when it's time not to run, to give myself a break, so that I'll be able to tackle the distance and whatever lies ahead tomorrow.